Hey guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Let's do this thing here. Hold on a second. Trying to pull up my my what's the name so you guys could see my banner underneath so you can run. Don't want anybody stealing my content. So I have to keep doing this. Hey, good morning, Cassandra. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Lily. How are you? Hey, is this the same Lily? Are you okay? How are you doing, Lily? Um, guys, I just needed to go on. I got a wake up call this morning. Good morning, Earth Lady. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Ebony. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I got a phone call this morning, a wake up call, and the wake up call, the individual told me that what was happening overnight, um, and it's really it's disheartening. It's really disheartening. I'm trying to um, talk about this in the most positive way as possible, because remember I talked about my channel being um, positive, but as I can recall in the Bible, Peter did chop off the guy's ears. Remember, Peter did chop off someone's ears, and Jesus had to put it back on. So sometimes you have to get angry enough to get things out. You understand what I'm saying, guys? I'm going to put a disclaimer ahead of time. Those who are watching, who says, Sylvia, try to keep your channel as positive as possible. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit forewarning that this morning I am not in a good space to be pleasant, but I'm going to try my hardest to be pleasant, because this bull is enough, and we have to wake up. We have to wake up to what's really, really going on with Robert. It's really, really, really sad. It's hurtful. Put yourself in Robert's shoe for a minute. You have given so much of yourself to so many different people. So many different people. You have made many sacrifices. And whether or not people believe it or not, but his people that is around him knows the sacrifices that this man has made. He's not the person who has to boast and brag over the world what he has done. He does things in the secrecy because it's not about him. It's just about him helping others. And for people to not really take it so lightly. Folks think that he's in a luxury resort, that he gets 5-star meals, that he's in the comfort zone. He has goose feather blankets that he's laying down on right now. They think that he's just having a good time, good old time. So it's not serious. I think maybe that's what people think right now. Maybe that's what they think, that this man is at some luxury hotel having a real good time. Maybe that's what they think. Maybe that is what they think that's going on with this man. Some of us say that we're supporters of his and that we're here for him and that we love him and that we're doing all this wonderful, we're here to support him and blah, 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 blah. Miss Lovely Diaz, it is stupid if people think that he's in a resort. It is very stupid, right? But tell me, how can you call yourself a supporter of Robert Sylvester Kelly and in the den of the individual who you guys have seen for months on Twitter, on IG, talk the most nastiest thing about this man? This man and his people wishes death and years of imprisonment on Robert. I guess some of you guys still sleep. I guess some of you guys think it's a joke, that this is a television show and this is an entertainment and that what is happening is not real. And, you know, get over it, Sylvia. You're being too dramatic, or you're doing this. Oh, but you, Sylvia, pull people background. You, Sylvia, did this. You, Sylvia, gave this. But meanwhile, you guys think it's freaking, I want to curse, but I'm trying to be nice. But you guys think it's very nice for someone who's supposed to be the mentee, the leader of this movement, for Robert to go sit in this damn man house or car, to be alive, guys, alive, laughing at you dumbasses. Lord, forgive me. Laughing, saying, oh, two men coming together, even though they have opposite opinion, could come together, have a meal, and have a good time. That's where you guys think that's okay, right? Because I've seen some stupid ASS messages that I've seen on that little thing. Lord, give me strength. Give me strength. I know, Randa, I tried to do it on my backup page. My backup page says it's going to take 48 hours for me to go live, but I just needed to say what I need to say now, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. This dude did not go in March in Washington. He freaking said that his flight was canceled, right? But his ass is in Vegas with the man who wishes nothing but ugliness to Robert Sylvester Kelly. And you guys think it's okay. You guys think it's okay. You guys, oh, I'm for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I love Robert. Please stop. Stop right now. Stop. Hello. Okay, guys, we know who the enemy is. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Yep, we know who the enemy is. We, you know what the hurtful part about is, y'all? I was sticking by this person, thinking that he was for Robert. Hmm. Dom, anybody wants to come in? Because what I was about to say, I gotta keep it clean, guys. Gotta keep it clean. Yeah, I was fooled. I was fooled. I really was. I was fooled. I was really fooled. I didn't. I was. I was fooled, y'all. I can honestly say I was the biggest dummy. Um, I was the biggest dummy in all of this. I was the biggest dummy. I was. I was the laughing stock. Yeah, I was. And you know what the funny thing? I always wonder why Robert would really love his supporters and people that didn't really know him. Um, I understand now. I understand why he would spend time writing us and not writing to people that he's close to. I understand it now because he knew this is his cry out for help because everybody wants something from him. They don't want the real person. They want what he can do for them. And that's what's happening. That is what's happening, you know. Um, I'm just asking God and praying that God help him because even some of the supporters that's claimed that they're here for him, that they love him, they all want something. They all want something. And I'm not specifically. I'm just generalizing stuff. You know, those that it's hit. It's gonna hit home. Those that are not in this thing for any kind of glory, fame, or anything. God is gonna reward you. God is gonna reward you.
Hey, Miss Sylvia.
Hey, Miss Queen.
How you doing? That
Physically, I'm fine. Emotionally, I'm not.
yeah, that's very terrible for him to sit there with Larry. Like, is it to hurt the supporters or I don't get that. You know, the people that's been following him and listening to him, and because sometimes even though he bozo the goofball, he still make valuable points to different stuff where he have in the past. So I just think that was a real shitty deal right there. And then you sit there and these people send you money to come travel to put your feet on the ground with them in New York City, and you don't go. You go to Larry's house and eat steaks and shrimps. And that's the first thing he say. I'd rather eat crumbs with bombs than steaks with snakes. He say that all the time. And you hop your big greasy ass on a flight to Larry house when you touch down in Vegas.
And I've heard that Surviving R. Kelly 3 is filming in Vegas. Someone sent me a message on that.
Mm-mm, that's crazy. Why Vegas? That's
I
strange.
don't I
What
don't
that
know.
what Vegas got to do with it? You know?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Then you could tell you a piece of shit. He ain't even walking around with a everywhere Debosky go. Even the Enterprise, we wear our Enterprise masks. If that's the only thing, the hoodies on and everything. And this clown ass nigga go up there and sit with another clown. They taking that show on the road, baby.
Yeah.
They is taking it on the road. Don't get yourself all upset and
Nah,
about the
I'm upset at myself. I'm upset at me because
But
I
there's nothing you could do,
I
Sylvia.
understand that. I understand that, but
It is what it is. You learn from your mistakes. You dealt with the dude. You thought he fooled you. He fooled a lot of people, and he still to this day is fooling a lot of people. So you can't live in the past. Like, it happened. It is what it is. They're gonna keep continuously doing that, and that's why I told Randa, you can't allow them to. That's what he wants. You know what I mean? He wants you to get out of character. He wants you to do something stupid. You know what I mean? That's what he wants. He wants to affect your mental and your mind and make you
distraction.
upset. You know what I mean? That's what
Distraction.
he wants to do. And just earlier, I don't know if you guys were watching Grown Boys Live. I haven't said nothing, right? I'm a laid back type dude. I don't speak on nothing. I'm not the type of person to look at people's addresses, nothing like that. I'm not that type of person. This man, Sid, has posted for the past 3 to 4 weeks, posted my sister, who this nigga does not know, posted her address, who has a minor child in her house. You're including other motherfuckers, excuse my language, that are in this stuff, posting my address, all this, that, and the third. I haven't said nothing. Didn't even address the dude because he's a non-factor. But today I went in the chat and I posted his address in Grown Boys chat to let him know I have your address. You see what I'm saying? And now they want to cry wolf. Oh, you're soft. You're going to jail. You're going to prison for looking people's stuff up. When this man has been posting my shit for the past month, and I haven't said nothing until today. You know what I mean? So that's what these people do. They want a response. They want you to react, and I'm
Mm.
guilty of it. But I'm not gonna be played with though. You know what I mean? People think just because I talk proper and all that shit that shit's sweet. I'm not like that. I'm not gonna go to prison for nobody. You know what I mean? But if you come to my house, I'm gonna protect myself. So that's just
You
what it is.
supposed to.
So you know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, don't let these people affect you. That's what they want. We've dealt with it. We've spoke on it. You've spoke on it. Everybody already knows the deal. He's a clown. He's a clown. To go and link up with somebody who is actively keeping your guy incarcerated, actively, and helped get him locked up. Yeah, he's not in the indictments. Yeah, I understand that. And that's what he uses. I'm not in the indictments. I'm not in indictments. Team Truth ain't in the motions. But what people are failing to realize is he said he got Azriel to flip. Okay. He's dealing with both parents. He's putting stuff in their favor. He's doing a lot. So he is helping get that man locked up. That's just what it
Why?
is.
Why does it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see this? I don't understand why people would even continue to follow and listen to him.
Right. Right. And you gotta just let people be dummies. You know what I mean? And sometimes it takes people longer. It took us. I stopped dealing with dude in February, March, whatever it was. And it took Sylvia, Randa, Marshall later. That's just what it is. Because when you have loyalty and you have loyalty tendencies, that's what you do. You try to see
You try to
behind
see the
beyond.
good in
You know what I mean? Exactly. That's like if you dating somebody who's cheating on you. You know what I mean? Men always cheat on women, and the woman is always going to take him back probably after 14 times. And then after that, she like, nah, I'm done. You know
And
what I
listen
mean?
to this, listen to this, Dom. Yesterday, I talked about a message that Robert is basically paranoid. He's scared to even take medication that's good for his health because he doesn't know, you know. But then for this man to go sit with those people who has this man locked up, afraid to even take medication for his own health. Do you understand? That
Right.
is the most hurtful thing. And then you think it's funny, you think it's cute.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the thing that bothers me so much is because you don't even have a heart for somebody that you call that has been your mentor, who send you to school, who did this. There's, I mean,
That's how you
I
know
guess
all that.
no good
Oh, you're right.
deed goes unpunished. And I think that's the saying, isn't it?
You're right.
Isn't
And
that
this is
the saying?
it is funny. And you know what I don't understand too is everybody goes through stuff and can't financially do everything, this, that, and the third. But you sent off 5 or 6 women all the way to DC, played them like a fool. You had them out there marching with no protection. Yeah, they probably had their family and stuff, but you weren't there, the leader of their little group, right? And yeah, they are allegedly team kills, but you had them go all the way over there, but you're gonna go, and it's not like he went a month later to go to Vegas to link up with Larry. This happened 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days ago. So he had to have planned this or just bought the ticket. You see what I'm saying? So that's coward stuff. And then to go and laugh and hee ha ha, all that other goofy stuff with that dude, that's goofy. That's coward stuff, if you ask me. And I guarantee you, if R. Kelly knew that, which no one needs to even tell him about that, he knows what's up with dude. But if he knew that, he would be like, I would never mess with a dude like that. Ever. You know what I mean? Because you don't mess with the enemy. You don't. And yeah, you got to have a debate. If you're debating with somebody, I've said this 1,000 times. When you debate with someone, you can't debate with the same side. And I understand that. But it's a difference when if he went over there to debate with him, when the indictments came out and da-da-da, that's that and the third, he's actually friends with that man in real life. Real life, y'all. It's not no internet stuff. They're friends in real life. And it shows. He's
So
at that
by them
man's
being,
house.
he never gonna speak. He never gonna speak bad about them or nothing they do.
Right.
He's just not.
It's sad.
Kevin is
It's
trying to
sad.
say something.
And God don't like ugly.
Oh man.
Them girls, they gonna get down on his ass.
Man, I just
Them
I
girls
just
gonna
wish
get down
people
on him.
would wake up.
All that shit they talking about
I,
this, all this,
I
they gonna
just
they gonna,
I
they gonna
just
get down
wish.
on him. It's just a matter of time.
What's up, his queen?
Hey DJ baby, that's
Man,
my
listen,
DJ.
I wish people would just wake up, man. To me, it's a total disrespect to Rob. I mean, like I say, people you got to study these streets, man, and just really pay close attention, man, to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I say it again. And like I keep telling people, all you got to do is revise everything he said, everything Larry said, everything Larry done. And if they can't wake up and see this, man, they just making shit harder and harder and harder because we don't know what they might be cooking up now. You know what I'm saying? Uh, y'all have heard him say over and over again the reason why he linked up with Larry because Sylvia and Randa left his ass. But that's a poor excuse for a man. But that's supposed to be your mentor, and you supposed to be able to stand up for Rob, regardless of who with you and who's not with you. You can't put Rob on a pedestal, then put him beneath your feet, fucking with the enemy who got Azriel to turn against your mentor, your
Yeah, for
father
real.
figure. That shit don't make no sense, man. And then he laughing in this dude's face like he should really be smacking the shit out of dude. For real.
Yeah, for real.
Right,
But people don't want to look
that's
at it,
big
man. They
fact.
want to be done.
Hey,
I
Tyson,
mean, yeah.
this man pulled this man said, and it's both of them, him and Dana, both put on the internet my sister's address, bruh, with a fucking child. for
Oh,
the past
bro.
month. Like, come on now, bro.
Man,
And then now that I posted his address, now they want to cry. Like, come on, fam. Y'all doing too
yeah.
fucking much. Y'all doing too much, bro.
It ain't the point of being. It ain't the point of being shocked. It's the point that you see it come from YouTube, walking by faith and not by sight. They're actually showing us in reality, man, fuck R. Kelly. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It ain't the point that we being shocked. It's the fact that he just really that bold enough to just to say fuck R. Kelly by
In front
fucking
of
with the
us.
nigga who
In
Yep.
front
fucked
of us.
R. Kelly
Exactly.
right in front of our eyes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not shocked by anything he do because he tell us all the time why he rock with him and why he do this and do that because he can't stand on his own to take a ass kicking. He needs somebody
That's
with
right.
him to help fight his battle. So he
That's,
do the weak punk shit. He told everybody on the recording that ran the play, motherfuckers come for me. I'm ratting out this person, that person, that person, that person. He showed he got all these recordings. He showed all the files he got on people in his computer. What more do people need to see? He's not for R. Kelly.
yeah, for
He
real.
showed people. He showed people even with the Washington rally. He pumped people heads up for this, for that. This old false
Mm-hmm.
ass propaganda and genocide shit that he be pulling on people, and they steady falling for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that we shocked by what he doing. It's the fact he just got the balls enough to show us in front of our face that he don't give a fuck about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Because if he can not go to the fucking Washington rally, even have some type of integrity and dignity, but he can go to Vegas to see Larry.
Bro,
Come
that's what
on,
I said.
people.
This man, think about it, y'all. Think about this. This man flew, he canceled the day of the rally, of going to the rally, right? He flew across the country. He didn't drive five,
Unbelievable.
10 minutes. He
That is
flew
true.
across the country to a man's house. I promise you,
Unbelievable.
Larry and his wife are laughing at this clown, bro. I promise you.
They're not laughing at him. He's laughing at us, the ones that
I'm
believe
trying to
him.
see, is this some type of
No,
hidden
what I'm saying
message
is,
behind it?
I guarantee you, he knows, because he knows he's not for R. Kelly. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
knows he's not for R. Kelly.
he knows that. He wants something. What I honestly think, I think he wants something to be done to him so he can be put on the stand too and say, "Oh, I'm a supporter," and they try to do this and do that. I think that's what he really wants. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like he wants something to happen to him so he can say, "Oh, well, this is why I'm in it." When he's already in it against them. I think he's trying to play this reverse psychology, to play
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Marshall?
Yeah,
He trying to
absolutely.
play reverse psychology and say, yeah, I'm in it now because of this, that, and the other. But when all along, he's really in it because he's against Robert Sylvester Kelly. So
Exactly.
it's just the overplay for the underlay, you know? So you
Okay,
better
guys,
wake up.
we're only going to give him 15 minutes, and after this,
All
he's
right, gotcha.
and then we're going to focus on Robert's situation, the recent motion, and I was going to explain because someone sent me some stuff that I wanted to show you guys why the judge said what they said based on certain things. So he got 15 minutes, and after that, we're done.
Man,
Gotcha.
I'm
We're
done
done.
with him now. He's done now.
We're done. Because all of this, us giving him airtime, thank you for those who reminded us not to give him so much airtime because he doesn't deserve it, you know?
Nah, he
Yeah.
don't.
He
So
He a
doesn't.
piece of shit.
so I give him a little commentary. Let's just go on a mute Dana J.
Yeah.
Finally. Let's just mute his ass and focus on strictly Rob and how we can get this man up out of
Yeah,
there.
that sounds excellent.
Okay.
But this is my thing. This is my thing too. What has he done? What has that man done if he's for him and that's his mentor and this, that, and the third? What has he done in the last year for him that's helped him?
Nothing.
Has he done a rally?
Nothing.
Has he done a rally?
Nothing.
No.
I rest my case. The man hasn't done shit.
Kevin, I'm about to send you the motion. Hold on a second, because anybody else on the panel who doesn't have it yet, so we can read it together because I'm not giving this no more of my time. Sorry.
It's
And if you guys see somebody else, because you know me in this forwarding thing, as you guys remember, he sent some stuff of me forwarding something, and accidentally I sent stuff not knowing that it was attached. I take full responsibility. You know, when I was talking to Hollywood and other people, when I was doing forwarding, that I thought it was set, you know, keep it up separate, but it didn't. Okay. So there's a lot of mistakes that Sylvia has done, and I own up to every single mistake that I've done, every single one. But nothing was done in malice to anybody that is on this side. Okay? I just want to make sure you guys know that.
Sylvia.
Sylvia,
Yes.
what a lot of people don't understand is accountability, man. When you own up to what you do, that's holding yourself
You all right with me,
to
Sylvia?
accountability. And that's why a lot of people don't know what that word means. See, people
Exactly.
want to do stuff and don't want to be held accountable for. Like all the stuff Larry done done when it came to Robert Sylvester Kelly, and now he's playing the victim because he lied to the people like he had a big ass house, he owned it and all that when he was leasing it and all that. And he talked to Shabazz. If anybody got that recording of him in an interview with Levi and Shabazz when he said he got Azriel to flip, to me that's enough for tampering with a witness, man. For real. You coerced her.
Yep.
Send it to me. Send it to me. Anybody got it, send it to me. That the interview when he said, I got Azriel to turn against R. Kelly. My family spent 2 weeks. People better start listening and stop forgetting what this man has done. And then to see Dana in his face, he should be smacking the shit out of him for getting that girl to coerce to go against his so-called mentor. That's why I don't, man, that dude. Anyway, somebody got to email it to me. DJTyson357@gmail.com. I want that one.
Not new motion, y'all. The response to get the
Let me know when you sent it, Sylvia.
I'm sending it now. To get the file unsealed, not new motion. I'm sorry, guys. I said the wrong thing.
I got it.
No, I'm sending it to Kevin also.
Oh, okay. I just missed it. What's up, Gucci?
Marsha, did you want it?
Yes, please.
Are we gonna read it, or are we're just going
No,
over?
no, there's some parts of it that they talked about, and I want to focus on that. And I have some concrete reason why they said certain things, and
Okay.
it's not towards us, the bloggers, because people keep putting it as is the bloggers, the supporters. No, there's some stuff that happened in a previous case that they're using as evidence of why they should make a decision of what they made. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Right.
people keep throwing out false things. I like to research and find out the real reason why they did certain things.
Right.
Marshall, what's the beginning of your email again? Because I know you're in here, but I just
I'll send it to you in the chat.
no, just no, send it in the chat. Text it to me.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I got you.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. Miss His, did you want it too? Miss Queen, His Queen. Is she still on here?
Sure. I guess I will have to put
Email
my
me. Email me.
in the
Sparks
chat. I don't
1565. Sparks 1565. Sparks. Somebody put my email in the thing so she
Hold
can
on
see.
1 second.
Got it.
I don't. It's in the chat.
Put it in the
I got
chat.
my laptop open and I'm on the phone. So
Did you get it, Sylvia?
use this
Yeah.
email.
Okay.
Mm-mm. What in the world?
Exactly. That's what we need. We need that song, Kev. We need that song. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh my God. This man went over there, smiled in this nigga face. Supposed to beat Larry motherfucking ears together. Supposed to stomp that nigga
Right,
ears together.
like he ain't do nothing wrong.
Supposed to stomp that
Boy.
nigga ear on sight. Oh yeah, what's up, man? Cleaned his ass right on up. Then he would have got a little respect. I probably would have subscribed to his weak ass music. You weak ass nigga. Go over there, he and ha. Supposed to beat Larry motherfucking ass.
His Queen. Did you? I don't see your email.
Yeah, scary ass nigga, you weak ass nigga.
His Queen. I don't see your email. Did you email me?
Same thing. Same thing twice.
His queen, his queen.
The number 1 at yahoo.com.
Okay, his queen, his queen. Okay.
Huh?
His queen, his queen.
Who said? Can you hear me?
No, I keep hearing something
No,
else.
same thing twice.
Oh.
You see it?
Same thing twice, and then the number 1.
Yes, at yahoo.com. You can use that one.
Okay.
What about the world we live in? How we doing to this planet? Planet, bozo, tell me.
Okay, guys, I sent it.
Okay.
I'm checking my email now.
Oh, Randa baby's in the house. Look at the title. Hey, Randa.
Randa, what up, Randa?
Hey, twin.
Hey. Yeah, Randa ain't going to jail. That's gonna be my name every time I go on the screen. Since they want us to go to jail so bad.
All right. I'm gonna pull up the thing that I have, and then let's talk about it. I'm gonna shout out to my mods who send me stuff behind the scene. I know you guys don't want to give your name, but I just want to shout you out because you guys rock.
Hey, block Kale's hairline ASAP. I can't stand that motherfucker.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Sylvia. Don't do that.
I'm shouting out my mods. That's all.
No, don't shout out the ones who send you shit.
Yeah, don't be giving no names out.
I'm not giving names. I said I shout out to my mods. I'm not giving nobody name. I wouldn't do that. I said shout out to my mods and all those who send me things, who do the research. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I just like to give people credit, y'all. Come on.
Look, they're gonna say they already got all our texts and emails. No, they don't. And if they do, then they'll know. So shut up, Kale's hairline.
I'll text an
Somebody
email.
y'all going to prison. Girl, when did you see me talk about a dang judge? You so stupid.
If you did say something about a judge, that don't mean shit.
Exactly.
Oh, I was correcting them when they were saying that judge's daughter was something. I was telling people, no, that was not. I corrected them. Sure did. Because they were trying to say that the daughter was part of Lifetime and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, no, she's not. Don't say that. Don't put out false narrative out there.
Well, that's all they do anyways, put out these false narratives. To throw people off from the real stuff that's going on. It's a distraction.
Yeah, I'm reading over the motion now.
Okay. I want to put this thing out here. Rand.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in our little chat. What I have here. Hold on.
He got a demonic.
You see it right there? I had to so I can link it up in here. So I can pull it up.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna send you something so you can put it on the screen too, so that people understand what the heck this is all about. The jury's all about.
Yeah, because I have the part where. Okay, here we go. So I got this one here. This would just give some people some back. Dom, read the part about in the response to the motion, the part where they talk about the jury knowing somebody. You remember that part?
Yeah.
Is it number 5, number 4? Which number?
I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me go in here. Just bear with me, guys.
Yeah, it says
Sylvia, did you get that message on Messenger?
I got it.
Show that on the screen real quick.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay.
So people can see that real quick.
Okay.
It says, this is number 3. It says the concern about fallout from the public interest in this case is not theoretical, as evidenced by the recent attempt to pass off a false motion to dismiss and for new counsel as a filing by the defendant and his attorneys, lawyers. 4. As the government points out, the prevalence of social media poses a
Somebody
special
making
threat
noise.
to the juror's safety and what's up?
No, somebody making noise. I can't hear. Everybody mute, please. Thank you.
Okay. Number 4. As the government points out, the prevalence of social media poses a special threat to the juror's safety and impartiality, especially in light of posts seeking to, quote, intimidate, threaten, and denigrate individuals perceived to be cooperating with the government's investigation or potential witnesses at trial, end quote. And then it says, the fact that there may not be evidence linking the defendant to these posts does not alleviate the risk to jurors or the threat to the judicial process. I must take seriously the possibility that social media will become a tool for the harassment and intimidation of the jurors, should their identities be more made public.
That's not the one I'm talking about. It's the one where he said that there are people there was a person who actually knew a juror. There's a section on that.
Okay.
When he talked
One
about
second.
That.
I think
that's
it's let me see.
Should be like near the
it's part 2.
top part. Because they mentioned that the person said, "Oh, they know a juror and he's a nice guy." That one.
Nice guy, right. Okay, 1 second. I'm looking for it right now.
Who said that? Who said that, Sylvia?
Okay, that's on page Dom, page 3.
3?
Yeah.
3. That's what I thought. Okay.
Page 3 in the second paragraph.
I'm gonna just start where it says that the indictment charges. Okay. It says, in addition to the pending charges, the government cites the defendant's alleged personal involvement in attempts to influence the jury during his 2008 trial in Chicago, which ended in an acquittal. According to the government, one of the defendant's associates contacted him to let him know that the associate had, quote, access to a juror, end quote. The defendant asked the associate to, quote, make contact with the juror and tell the juror that the defendant was a good guy, end quote. Equally significant is evidence of obstructive conduct by others, including the defendant's associates. The government recently arrested 3 men in connection with attempts to intimidate, harass, and bribe government witnesses. But yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to show you first the definition of the sequestered jury thing, and then I'm going to show you why they said that part in the paperwork, okay? Because I like to show you guys the reason why certain things happening and not come up with some false narrative of what people playing word games. You understand what I'm saying? So we need some concrete reason. So now, who would want to read this for me?
Which one?
Yes, can you see that? What does it mean when a jury is sequestered?
Yeah, let me read.
Go ahead, Tyson. Or yeah,
No,
go
Randy
ahead.
No, go ahead, Tyson.
Randy got it.
Brandon.
All right. So it says the sequestered jury is one that is kept together in a private location, separate from their homes or workplaces during part or all of a trial. Most jury trials do not involve a sequestered jury. Sequestering a jury is often done for reasons of privacy or to prevent the jury's decision from being based on media coverage or the opinions of the public in a high-profile case. During instruction in most cases, jurors are told that they must decide the case based only on the information they learned during the trial. Jurors who decide a case based on information they gathered from any source outside the courtroom may be accused of committing juror misconduct, which may lead to a new trial. Sequestering the jury makes it harder for jurors to have their minds swayed by outside information. It reduces pressure on jurors to vote a certain way, and it helps prevent harassment, threats, actual violence from non-jurors who want to influence the outcome of the case.
Okay, yeah. So do you guys understand now why a sequential jury is not actually a bad thing?
And it's not, and this also means, Sylvia, that they're going to end up being in a hotel. No media, no TV, no newspapers, nothing that can change their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like the R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly. It's so much stuff out there that can persuade the minds of jurors before they actually get to the trial. So that's one of the reasons. And I was listening to Debo yesterday where he said the defense even agreed to this because this is a defense thing. They don't want the outside media, the surviving R. Kellys, none of this stuff to influence a jury. That's why it's a partial sequestered juror.
Yeah, but then you got to understand this here. At the end of the day, whoever get on the jury and sink the shit anyway. Come on, man.
Okay. All right. Now, so y'all guys got understanding on that, right? So now I'm going to go ahead, Radon. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think just from what I've, been looking it up and whatnot, I think the partially sequestered jury will actually help R. Kelly.
I totally agree.
They're not going to be influenced. They're not going to be influenced by the media.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep,
Not only
exactly.
obviously they could, the jurors could be harassed and da da da. Of course, that can happen with any juror in any cases, right? But they're not going to be able to see the media news coverage when they walk out of court. They're not going to see R. Kelly's fans and people against him. They're not going to see none of that. So I think they have a clear head, and they're going to be able to just think for themselves and what they honestly feel from the evidence and what's presented.
Yeah.
So,
Don.
All right, go ahead, Tyson, if you want to say something, and then I'm going to.
But at the end of the day, whoever the sequestered juror done seen half of the shit that's been going on anyway. How could you not?
No,
that's why they have to go through a questionnaire. They have to go answer questions.
Exactly.
That's how they have to pick who these jurors are. Because not some people haven't watched it, DJ. Some people haven't seen.
Yeah.
Here's just an opinion. Well, here's just an opinion. If that's the case, then have them all take a lie detector test and then let them be the ones that be on that jury, because anybody can
look. Tyson, look, bro. They have to go through a full questionnaire. Look, if I fill out a questionnaire for this and it says, have you or any of your family members, have they ever been sexually assaulted? If you put yes, you are not on that jury because you are going to be biased. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these people don't know.
Some people can lie. Some people can lie, dog.
That's what I'm saying. They can lie.
Just to get on the jury.
But that's why the defense is going to have a say-so in the jury pool as well.
Exactly. It's more extensive. I'm just giving you a basic thing, a basic question. You see what I'm saying? It's more extensive. You can't just you know what I mean? They're gonna go through who you are and see, because if you know anything about that, then that's like if you're a juror and you're doing a case for a drug dealer, but your brother is a drug dealer. You're going to be biased. You're going to try to help out that defendant. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to have it unbiased and have you thinking from a clean slate and not be on one side or the other. So that's what they're going to do. Hopefully,
Sharon, I'm familiar with that. I was on a jury in New York. In fact, in Brooklyn.
Well, explain it to us.
When you go through that, I mean, with the questionnaires, they ask you certain questionnaires, certain things that.
I'm talking about what Sharon's saying.
What? As far as you guys are not very familiar with New York State jury process, huh?
Sharon,
Bill Cosby.
Panel real quick and explain it. Can you explain it?
Somebody popped up. Who popped out? Who was that just popped out? Oh. She says here, you know how they do. They have changed some things. Well, I haven't been in New York jury. I haven't been. It was back in the late 90s that I was on the jury. So whatever changed since then, I don't know. I don't know because I haven't been there on that. Okay. Oh, put the link. Okay, hold on. Here it is, Sharon. Here's the link. Sharon's coming in to explain, guys.
It still ain't got nothing to do with YouTube bloggers. Why
No,
they
it
keep
has
trying to
nothing
change,
to do
why
with
they
Yeah,
keep
and
trying to
nobody's
put the narrative
confused
out
about
there
anything.
that this motion has YouTube bloggers' names in it, or it's talking about YouTube bloggers, and it's not.
Man, they so that shit's funny. Nobody's confused about nothing. We understand what it is, but if she has firsthand knowledge of how it works, why not get the knowledge from her? People are so stupid.
Okay, while we wait, I'm gonna get myself prepared for the next slide that I have for you guys. Hey, nobody's anybody. Here comes Sharon now.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Hi. Hello.
Hey,
hey.
Hi.
Sharon.
So what has happened is because with New York State or any jury pool, if you had anyone in law enforcement or anyone who was any lawyers in the family, etc., they wouldn't pick you for a jury. Now they don't care. They pick everybody because everybody's trying to get out of jury duty. You get what I'm saying?
Even on a federal level.
Yep, they don't care.
Oh, okay.
They don't care.
So
So
they just like I don't even know how the jury process. I haven't been on it, so
yeah. Well, I just went last year, and I thought I was just gonna get out because my husband is in law enforcement,
right.
and they was like, "Nah, we don't care." They was like, "Everybody." They don't, they just try to not put you on cases that pertain to it, but sometimes they don't care. They're not going through all of that.
But with this case here, it is said that the attorneys are going to make a decision whether or not to put this person
Well,
on.
they
Based
don't
on
have a
the
choice.
questionnaire.
Let me tell you what's been going on with the attorneys. They're not listening to what them attorneys are saying, and they don't care what the attorneys are saying. You get what I'm saying? At this point, they have to expose that judge's history, period. Because she's not really supposed to be on that trial because this is a personal thing for her. You get what I'm
So
saying?
we should do what the other person did in Minnesota, recently in Minnesota. I have a thing on that too. How they got the judge off.
Yeah, they
They petitioned her to get rid of her.
yeah, but
Other,
they know better. The attorneys, I mean, they dropped the ball on this case, period. And the fact that they gave a lot of validation to someone who really shouldn't have gotten validated. You get what I'm saying? So every little thing, I'm talking in codes, but because I don't want to give that person too much light. You get what I'm saying? But they don't care who's on that jury. And in New York, you're not really, it's not really going to be sequestered because these people already know about this case.
What do you think about the sequestered jury, about this motion?
I don't think I think it might be good for him, but it might turn out bad, especially if they do
Right.
it.
It's like a 50-50 thing, right?
Yeah.
but
If they
Sharon,
do it,
when we was marching out there, not everybody knew about it. I'm serious.
Yeah. People, it was people. That's why people were taking the flyers because they
because
had no
you know
clue
why they
what was
didn't
going
know
on.
about it? You know why they didn't know about it? Because that case is not supposed to be in Brooklyn.
Mm.
That
Oh,
case
No,
is
God.
not
but
Yeah,
supposed
it's
but look,
supposed to
y'all.
be
But
in
look,
Southern.
I've
Ain't it supposed to be
actually
like in the Southern one?
It's either supposed to be in the Southern District or it's supposed to
That's
be
what
in
I thought.
Illinois.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, or Illinois. See,
Because they were like, he's
Keith
still in
Rainier.
A
jail?
lot of
They're like, he's still in jail? What?
Yeah, people didn't even know he was still locked up.
Yeah,
lot-
because Keith Rainier, the one who just got sentenced to 120 years, now that was racketeering. That was a sex cult. He was
Right.
branding those ladies. He lived in Brooklyn, so of course it would be in Brooklyn. Robert has no ties to New York,
Right.
so this is
Other
why
people had ties. Like the person that brought it over there had ties.
not a
Oh,
president of the
I
state.
read.
a lot
Yeah,
of
she's
people
not.
don't even know.
They know. They know. They know.
No,
They just
I'm
play
saying a lot of
stupid.
people don't even know who R. Kelly is. A lot
They
of
know who
people.
R. Kelly is. All you got to do is
No, Sharon.
Okay.
Not some people. No, I'm telling you, they don't even know because they.
But the white people,
Yeah.
the white
A
people,
lot of white people was
Don't
asking
know
questions.
who the
That's
heck.
who was asking questions when we were doing the rally. Was a lot of them.
yeah, because what they're trying to do is get the jurors from Central Islip, and you know where that's at, Sylvia.
Bunch of white people.
Yeah, you know where that's at. When she said that, I said, Stephen, I've got a problem. I said they need to go and work on getting new legal representation in New York because it's not adequate. Half of those charges should have been thrown out.
Yeah.
You know,
But they didn't
it's
have.
being
They didn't
debunked
request
on
anything to be
YouTube.
thrown out yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
Yes,
out why
they
they
did. They
haven't
wanted the whole
requested.
thing.
Huh?
They have. You got to go back. He asked for a dismissal of a few things. He wanted a dismissal on a few charges. They said it remains.
No, but that was in
You got to
Chicago.
go
I mean,
back early on.
Illinois. In New York, one they didn't ask for
No,
any.
it was here. It was in New York too.
No, because I was looking
Go
at it. I'm gonna
to-
go back to look because I didn't see anything in New York. I knew
Yeah,
Illinois.
I'll give you the numbers. I'll
Okay.
give you the numbers. He tried it a few times because even Doug tried to put in a motion. That was like February, I think, March or something like that. They tried to get get it dismissed. They tried to get. He doesn't have adequate attorneys.
Well,
They
I
can
think
keep on
that's why
playing
they
that game with
revamping up the whole thing now. And I think that when they revamp it, they're gonna probably have a good attorney.
Well, they already have they got to do what they got to do. You know, but the jury selection here, how the process now is very interesting. I'll say the least. How they do things. You get what I'm saying?
What? I know who's above all of this. and I
Because I'm not trying to say too much. You know.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not trying to say too much, but they're gonna have to work a little harder, and they're gonna have to do, you know. But what happened last night? I've been saying this for months, and my gentlemen know that I've told them this months ago. Don't feed that person any more energy because they're working overtime, and that individual over there is working overtime. His stuff has been pushed back so many times, and all you're doing is you're at the last phase of it. Why can't you do it? Because he's working. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's everybody, you know. But that's it. That's all I had to say about that. The jury process is very different.
Okay.
But when she said Central Islip, I already knew. You know.
Okay.
So the best thing we could probably do is just get like email blast and all that stuff. You can always get people's, information, put stuff out there in the neighborhoods that they'll be getting. But if you get Brooklyn and Queens, you're good. Because you say a lot of people don't know, a lot of people do know it's the older people that do the jury duty. So that's more so.
The good thing is old people back in the day, like, well, my grandmama was married at 13.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
This time
and they'll look and if you look at what they presented, even with this unsealed motion, all you're proving is that he lived the life of a rock star.
Yeah.
This is all you're showing.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if you compare it to the Keith Rainier case, that was crazy. He had them in class. He was teaching them this and that. It was crazy. They had a
Hey,
whole
Sharon, I have a
documentary
question
on
for you, Sharon. Here's a question I have for you.
him.
Allison Mack, she got a $5 million bond. Do you know what was?
Yeah, and they pushed back.
Huh?
Go
Do you? Because I was
ahead.
trying to look up her case, and I saw where the objection from the prosecution, but I wanted to see what her lawyer wrote in her the request for the bond, the motion for the bond. I haven't been able to see that one.
Well, I'll get it.
Okay.
But I
All right.
know they put in, it's the usual victim, tragic, white,
Yeah, but here's
But
the thing: when
her stuff has
the
been pushed back.
prosecutor,
She pled guilty.
no,
She
no,
pled guilty.
this is
She
before
pled
she.
guilty.
This is before she pled guilty, because she pled
I
guilty right
know.
before it. But when she did her bond thing, the prosecution talked about how she had no ties to Brooklyn. They talk about how she was the one who actually was the danger, because she was going recruiting the girls, and she was doing this and helping random girls and all that. And they talked everything that was like so horrible, and they still gave her a bond.
Yeah, because of
So
her
I'm
pedigree.
reading Sylvia. Oh no, so I'm
We're listening.
reading. It says regarding her bond situation, it says Allison Mack requested a lenient bail condition while awaiting trial in sex trafficking case. And then it says Allison, who pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking in April, has requested a, quote, modification of the conditions of her release, end quote. And then it says blah blah blah, and then it says Mack's lawyers argue that instant charges have deprived her of pursuing her acting career, but that she nevertheless
her
is
money.
interested in contributing to society. Excuse me.
I need the actual motion that they do.
Yeah, I'll get it.
That's what I want. Is the
I'm
actual
looking
motion.
for
I
it.
want to read how they put it.
I'll get it. But
Thank you.
like I said, that his New York attorneys, the two entertainment attorneys, aren't up to par. He needed a criminal attorney.
Thank you. Waiting by faith. Hold on. She said she sent me a check.
Wow. It says the proposed modifications will allow Miss Mack to contribute to society and her own self-betterment while she awaits the resolution of the criminal charges. These activities not only will allow Miss Mack to use her time productively while awaiting trial.
Yeah, she pled guilty,
but
and
will
what
also
they're doing
assist.
now is they're pushing back her sentencing. Yeah, her sentencing has been pushed back. So she's saying she's going to school, she's getting her degree and this and that. So she's playing the system. She's really playing the system. Her section of that
I know why.
crime is crazy.
I know why she got bond. I know exactly why.
Go ahead.
Because she's, for a couple reasons. She's a woman and she's a white woman. That's why.
Well, they didn't do that to Jesseline.
Ding ding.
But they didn't do that to Jesseline. But this is the key. I'm gonna leave you with this, Sylvia. Jesseline Maxwell can review all of her discovery for 13 hours a day. Sit on that. By herself with her attorneys, whatever. She could go through it for 13 hours daily. Has Robert gotten that?
Wow.
So, and this also shows this is also a big break with that also, because you see how fast this is moving for Jesseline Maxwell. Where's Robert? We're still in status and motions. So just think on that for a minute. You still don't have the 4 tapes. You only have 1 tape. 3 are out there miscellaneously. They're still going through the stuff from the storage, so they say. I mean, you have to really compare his trial and the process to other people who are basically being charged with the same thing. Keith Rainier's is over. And that only took like a year or two. And he was going through the trial. So they arrested him. They detained him. He went to trial a month or 2 or 3 later. Jesseline, they arrested her. She's getting all of the stuff she wants. They blocked off a whole wing of the MCC for her and her attorneys to strategize.
Wow.
What's going on with Robert? I'm just keep that in the back of you. That's what I've been, you got to keep these things in the back of your mind. They're trying to break this man. And the good thing about it, he's not easily broken. This should be far further along than what it is now. We're still in the preliminary stages of this. They're making trial dates that are going to be canceled because these courts are going to close back up. So we'll see in the next few weeks. We'll see, if they serious. So, but on that, I'm gone. All right.
Okay. Guys, I'm just trying to get these people in here. I know there's some folks that are waiting on the inside for me to let them in, but I'm trying to focus on the indictment and the motions right now. And I'm just trying to get people that have some information that can be inputted. That's the reason why I haven't let you guys.
All right, Sylvia.
All right, Sharon. Thank you. Dom, I'm getting ready to go put in the other things, the stuff you just read. Okay. All right, let me put in why. Dom, read that section again. So, because I know a couple of people might have forgot what we read. Is Dom still around? Okay, my people. Miss AP, I got your message. I'm about to do that right now for you. About to do it right now. Just bear a second with me. Just a second. Hold on. One second, guys. Okay, Miss AP, you got it? I just sent it. All right. All right, Rand. Okay. Where Dom? He was supposed to be reading that part again. Money Gang, I'm not sure if he's seen Robert yet, but hopefully he will soon. I am aware that he knows about what's going on with Robert, because the information was provided to him. So as far as has he seen him, I don't know. I really don't know.
What was he supposed to be reading?
The section, page 3 section where he comes in, where they're talking about, in addition, I think this is the one where he's where they're talking about him, the person knowing this on page 3. In addition to the pending charges, that part. That where a person has access to a juror.
Oh, I'm opening up my email now. Did you send it to me?
I sent it to you yesterday, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You talking about the thing for me? Okay, hold on.
You were one of the first
Girl,
ones.
I'm over here doing like 10 different things at once.
It's called multitasking.
Yeah. But then Jaden threw me off real quick. He was asking me stuff. He threw me off.
Oh, guess who's coming in here now finally to try to read?
No.
That kid.
Hello, everybody.
Hold on. Let's see your hair.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she got to show her hair off.
Why I show my hair off? Hold on.
You know you got to show. Is your head still hurting or no?
Yeah.
You said page 3. Look at. Got the glasses on and popping.
Yep. You know, a little something.
Let's stop. You said page 3?
Yes, page 3, where it starts with in addition. Hey,
All right.
Cassandra, darling, we will do another live with you right now. I'm just trying to get the people to read, okay, honey?
Oh, wait.
Okay,
No, it's not on here. Yes, it is. Right there. That's mine.
Cassandra, honey, my darling. I'm trying to get the people in here to read, so I'm not gonna let you in the chat.
Nakia, you gonna read it?
Read what we reading?
So, I'll see you in a minute, okay?
What part are we reading? Sylvia.
All right. We're page 3, where it starts with in addition. Well, I pull this other thing up. Hold on.
Okay. Did you send it to me?
I sent it to you yesterday, ma'am. You want me to send it to you again? I can.
No, I have what you sent me yesterday. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Let me make this a little bigger. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
In addition to the pending charges, the government cites the defendant's alleged personal involvement and attempts to influence the jury during his 2008 trial in Chicago, which ended in an acquittal. According to the government, one of the defendant's associates contacted him to let him know that the associate had access to a juror. The defendant asked the associate to make contact with the juror and tell the juror that the defendant was a good guy.
I'll be back, y'all.
Wow.
Equally significant is the evidence of obstructive conduct by others, including the defendant's associates. The government recently arrested 3 men in connection with attempts to intimidate, harass, and bribe government witnesses to prevent them from testifying at trial. One of the men, who's described himself as the defendant, advisor, friend, and consultant, is charged with harassing government witnesses and threatening to shoot up a Manhattan movie theater if it's screened and filmed about the defendant. Another is accused of setting a witness car on fire. Moreover, the defendant has both the incentive and the means to influence jurors. He is charged with leading a criminal enterprise that paid out large sums over the past 2 decades to bribe witnesses and cover up his misconduct, and he faces a significant prison term if convicted. It is also clear that he has supporters who will be willing to able to commit crimes and exert influence on his behalf, as evidenced by recent arrests of his associates.
Can we pause right there real quick?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, let's pause right there real quick. It says by the recent arrest of his associates, meaning the people that was arrested, not the supporters here. We don't know the man. We literally just started doing commentary a year ago. Did we not?
Yes.
Yes.
So when it says, I want to make that very clear on people saying, oh, look, it says supporters, the bloggers over there. No, it says as evidence by the recent arrest of his associate. That's all. I just wanted to pin that. I wanted to point that out. Go ahead, Steve.
and the thing is, it has to be people who actually know this man. They can't just pick up people that don't. That's why they went and pick up the cousin of somebody who is supposed to be
who knows? Right.
Somebody like
they
you.
said that the other guy, Sylvia, was saying that was his uncle or something, like the cousin. So it's anything related to him, like people that have, you know what I'm saying? Even though they might not know him, they're trying to associate him with them. Just like they're trying to do on these YouTube streets. They're trying to associate people like us with this case, and we don't know nothing about Robert Sylvester Kelly, that I've never met him. You met him once at a, yo, we don't know the man.
We don't. We do research, we do speculation. We can't say, okay.
Everything is our opinion.
Exactly. Exactly. And everyone.
Opinion and facts that we can back up with what we say with what's on the internet.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you finish reading that part where we?
Okay.
No,
Let me. It says a defendant with former leadership status in a criminal organization has the standing and potential ability to influence and exercise control over its members to a more significant extent. It says, despite the defendant's pretrial detention, his alleged role as the leader of a criminal enterprise enables him to corrupt the judicial process through his associates, and some followers may feel compelled to act on his behalf even without any direction from the defendant. Finally, this case has already drawn significant media attention.
What, Randall?
I was gonna say, can you read what it says down there in the bottom where it got the number 2 at, so you'll know, like, so they can hear that part?
The fact that there is currently no evidence that the defendant was involved in these acts does not mean that the court cannot consider them. The court has a duty to protect the jurors from harm, regardless of the source. When, as here, the threats and violence have a clear connection to and are directed at preventing the investigation and prosecution of one of his crimes for which the defendant is on trial.
You know, and the other thing is they're trying to use, because, you know, they're on here on the YouTube streets trying to gather up something to make their statement concrete as evidence. When they see individuals fighting and arguing back and forth with each other, making threats, somebody cocking a gun,
somebody waving a gun in the freaking driving on their way to a rally, over there waving a gun, talking about something, you fuck with me, yeah. They see that type of stuff too,
and they use it against Robert, even though it has nothing to do with Robert. They're using it as a part that, hey, these people call his supporters, and look at the action that they're doing. They have means, they have weapons, they have all kinds of stuff that can basically hurt a jury if they find out. You see how they act among each other. So therefore, the likelihood of them coming after a juror is right there.
right? And they said read it again, and I'm gonna tell you what she's reading it on. I'm gonna tell you where that insert comes at, where it says one of these men who describes himself as a defendant's advisor, friend, and consultant is charged with harassing government witnesses and threatening to shoot up a Manhattan movie theater if it screened a film about the defendant. Another is accused of setting a witness's car on fire. That's where the insertion came from. You can read the insertion, Nakia.
Which one? 2? Read 2
Yeah, they
again?
want you to read that again.
Okay. The fact that there is currently no evidence that the defendant was involved in these acts does not mean that the court cannot consider them. The court has a duty to protect the jurors from harm, regardless of the source. When, as here, the threats and violence have a clear connection to and are directed at preventing the investigation and prosecution of one of the crimes for which the defendant is on trial.
Now let me say that again. The fact that there is currently no evidence that the defendant was involved in this, even the government knows there's no evidence saying that Robert Sylvester Kelly is even involved with it. But the fact that they're trying to tie these 3 arrests in his case in New York is ridiculous.
Exactly.
It's freaking ridiculous. You have no evidence, currently no evidence. You got people on the internet saying that they send information over to the government, aka the feds, aka Homeland Security. The same thing in here is what people are putting out on the internet. And then they want to sit here and say, oh, look, it's the YouTubers doing this. No, it's other YouTubers trying to put other YouTube bloggers into a RICO case they have nothing to do with at all. Because they don't know how to handle criticism or the truth or being talked about. So they want to, the only other way to do it is let's keep putting more stuff on these YouTubers and put them into R. Kelly's indictments and motions and all this other stuff.
Right. And
Wake up, wake up.
if you listen to certain bloggers, it seems like they're specifically talking directly to the prosecutors.
And
And they're
exactly, because they
insane.
are. They're giving they're giving the government and feds and Homeland Security all this stuff. And instead of and then what do? They come out and they put it in these motions, but they not really investigating it. Because if they was, for example, and I made a video on it late last night or this morning. They keep running around on internet saying Sylvia put out the Clary's addresses. What did we do? We went back and said, no, she didn't. We read the little, what did they have that article, Sylvia? We read the article where they said, this is how they found out Michael Williams was the person or the alleged person. They had Google give them this stuff, right? Not one time did you see my name or Sylvia's name in that stuff. But then what did they do? They come back when I debunk it, say something else. They say something else to change the narrative to still make it look like it. I made a video. Why does she have the same address y'all running around saying that Sylvia gave out? Is the same address, whether it has a P.O. box in front of the address. It's the same one Sylvia was putting out that y'all screenshot talking about she better lawyer up. She ain't got to lawyer up because she ain't did nothing wrong. It's a public address for a business. And stop. See, then you got Clary Angelo running around on Instagram, running with the same narrative that these two other bloggers are running around with. And if you for Kels, why are you sitting here trying to put shit in his indictment to hurt him even more? Because you're not for him, period.
Yep. That is so true. Yep. All right, here I'm gonna bring this up. Where the jury, they were saying that there was back in 2008 there was someone who actually knew the juror. I want to pinpoint something to you. Can y'all see this, Rand? Can you read this?
Make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
How about now?
A little bit more. A little more.
How about
there you go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to bring out the jurors. Okay. I'm not going to even read that, but read this right here. Juror number 9, y'all. Read that one.
Juror number 9 is a black male in his late 50s who works in telecommunication and identifies himself as Christian. He reads USA Today and watches CNN. He's not a fan of pornography and said that he didn't like going into 7-Eleven stores and seeing pornographic magazines displayed. But if a person wants it, he's not going to argue with their right to look at it. He's heard of Kelly, but could only name one song, I Believe I Can Fly. My kids could tell you more, he said. He's also heard of Witness. He's also heard of Witness and former R. Kelly manager, Barry Hankerson.
Y'all hear that, right? Y'all see that, right?
And he was a juror on the other case?
The 2000, these are all
2008 trial?
Yeah, this is a 2008 trial. If you guys want to read this, okay. This is the 5/15/2008, right? And this is basically it's talking about robbery is complete. Do y'all somebody want to read this? Just
read what? All of it?
Yes, if y'all want in the mood of reading.
I didn't say we wanted to read. I just wanted to know what was reading. Y'all really be trying to have us in class and stuff. Be sitting over here reading it. We'll sit over here. Okay, I guess we'll read it, y'all. She wants us to read it. Let's read it.
No, you have to send it to me because I can't.
All right. Chicago. R. Kelly's jury is complete. The prosecution and defense, after arguing about the racial makeup of pool once again, have finally agreed on the 12 jurors and 3 alternates who will determine the singer's fate in his child pornography trial. Kelly's jury consists of 8 white people and 4 black people, with 1 Latino and 2 black alternatives. The jury also, you moved it too over there. Excuse, mostly male, with 9 men and 3 women, with 1 man and 2 women as alternates. Age-wise, the jury is about evenly split between young and middle-aged adults.
I'm gonna keep going down. Hold on.
Yes.
But the demographic.
But the demographics only tell us so much. What are these jurors' life experiences, their attitudes, and how might they impact Kelly's case? Hold on. With the caveat that each of these jurors was able to look at Kelly and his defense team, as well as the prosecution, and promise a fair trial, let's meet the jury. All right, we're going to meet the jury. Jury number 69 is a white male in his 30s who is the vice president of national accounts for his company and travels a lot for work. He listens to NPR and reads Forbes and the Wall Street Journal, but his wife reads U.S. Weekly. He once sought employment from Attorney General's office, and he believes the criminal justice system has a bias against minorities. He's the father of two small children, and he believes that child porn is as low as it gets. On his jury questionnaire, he said that he believed Kelly was guilty, but he told the lawyers he's willing to put that aside to hear the evidence. What? He already had his mind made up.
Right.
The hell is that about? Okay. Jury number 6 is a black female. This is what Sharon was saying. This is what she's talking about. I don't care. Jury number 6 is a black female in her 40s or 50s who is a wife of a Baptist preacher. She lives in the same area of Chicago as Kelly, Olympia Fields, but she did not know much about him or the case. I have not heard the local scuttlebutt, she said. When asked if she had ever been the victim of a crime, she mentioned that a mentally ill man once broke into her home and took off his clothes while she and her husband were asleep. She got an order of protection against him. Juror number 9 is a black male in his late 50s who works in, did I read that? Yeah, that's the one I read. Okay, scroll up, keep going. We already read juror number 9. Juror number 21 is a white female in her 20s and is a criminal justice student. She wants to be a police officer, and her father and boyfriend are both security guards. When asked if she had heard of Kelly, she said just that he was a singer and that he was arrested. She could only name one or two of his songs, two songs of his, and referred to his music as very old stuff. She has a final on Monday, and to accommodate her, the trial won't start until Tuesday. Juror number 22 is a white male in his 40s, and he served on 2 other juries before. In a civil lawsuit case. He likes to get up early to read the newspaper, but he doesn't like the Chicago Sun-Times. He will only read that paper if it's free in the cafeteria at work. Okay. I won't buy it, he said. He knows someone in jail for DUI. What the hell? All right. Oh, God. Juror number 23 is a white male in his 30s who works for an investment banker, but dresses very casually. He's against the death penalty and wore an impeach Bush button to jury duty. He reads the Vanity Fair, the New York Times, the Economist, and the Nation. He has friends who are attorneys and judges, but the only celebrity cases he followed were O.J. Simpson and Clarence Thomas. I would hold myself to a very high standard, he said, when asked about being fair. Juror number 32 is a black female in her late 20s who works as a teaching assistant at a Catholic school where there was a sex scandal, a priest accused of molesting 2 boys. She had heard of Kelly and his one-time protege, Sparkle, and knew the name of the alleged victim, but didn't know her personally. She discussed the video in question with her friends. What the hell? And they're split. Some think it was him, some think it wasn't. I'm not sure, she said. I can't say. So you knew this and you still was a damn juror? What the hell? Boy,
Wow.
y'all picking these type of people. What the hell? And he still was acquitted. Juror number 40 is a black male in his 30s or 40s, and he's a culinary student. While his wife works with the mentally challenged, he's heard of both Sparkle and Hankerson. He has followed the T.I. and Wesley Snipes cases closely, but he hasn't seen the tape or followed this story and only has heard it mentioned on AM talk radio. Juror number 48 is a white male in his 20s and a recent college graduate. In another state, he was arrested for underage drinking. Oh my God, this shit is getting crazy and crazy. What the? You sure this is right? The hell am I reading? For which he paid a $450 fine and possession of marijuana. What the? For which he served 5 days and paid a $350 fine. He thinks people with money can afford better lawyers, but said that people are entitled to the representation. He has followed the Michael Vick case, but said he is too young to remember OJ. Oh my God. I can only imagine. Oh man, now I can only imagine what kind of jury they're gonna pick on New York. Oh Lord. All right. Juror number 44 is a white male in his 30s or 40s who owns a financial company. He once applied for a job with the state's attorney office 15 years ago. He's been involved in a child custody case, which would mean he has children, but he didn't specify. I wonder why. He saw a faded out version of the video on the evening news, but he's indifferent to it and has no opinion on the case. Juror number 61 is a white male in his 60s who immigrated from Romania and has been in the U.S. for 38 years. He thinks the U.S. has a better justice system than his home country, but seemed confused a little bit on how much the prosecution would have to prove. Beyond a reasonable doubt is the standard, but he kept saying it would have to be 100%. When I go to bed, I want to have a clear conscience, he said. I'm probably not the smartest guy, but I will do what is best and fair. Before he retired, he used to work 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. He also didn't recognize Kelly at the defense table, even though he said he had heard of the case. So you don't recognize him, but you heard of, oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Juror number 66 is a white male in his 20s. He was an intern at a radio station while in college and once out, applied for a job with the Chicago Police Force. He previously served on a jury in 2002 for a first-degree murder case. His uncle was convicted on child pornography. Oh, God. Okay. What in the H-E-double-L? Okay. Oh, God. The last juror replaced juror number 68, a white woman in her 20s who did her undergraduate studies and graduate. Why do you ain't warn me about this stuff before I was reading it? Then I wouldn't be giving my commentary in between. Okay. The last juror replaced juror number 68, a white woman in her 20s who did undergraduate studies and graduate work out of state. She was removed from the jury on May 20th after expressing concern over the financial difficulties the trial would cause her. During jury selection, when asked why she has a personalized license plate about violence prevention, she said it was because of her rape case. Oh God! This is why they don't want the public to know about the jury. They don't want us to find out this shit. They don't want us to find out this shit beforehand to help anybody. Oh, God. Okay. For which she had sought justice, but prosecutors didn't get an indictment. When asked if she could put aside what happened to her for this case, she said, it would be very hard, but yes. No, you had to go. You had to go. Oh, wait, I'm not done. When asked if she could be impartial in a case, involving pornography with a child, she said, it would be really difficult. But yes, like honestly, the girl is telling you she ain't want to do it. Oh my goodness. The defense wanted to strike number 68, but had used up all of its pre-repertory strikes. It's squabbling with the prosecution about how many black people versus white people were on the jury. OMG. Defense attorney Sam Adams Sr. accused the prosecution once again of using most of its challenges against black jurors. While prosecutor Shauna Bull, I can't say her last name, countered that defense had been used all of its pre-repertory strikes against whites. Defense attorney Ed Genson even asked the judge to grant the defense one extra pre-repertory strike. And when Judge Vincent Gahan asked on what grounds, Jensen said, because we run out of them. What do you mean? Hey, what else do you want me to say? Dude, we ran out of all of them. Why don't you just give us an extra one? Oh, God, girl, I don't even know what the hell I just read. I don't know what I just read. Do you hear this stuff? And this was back in 2008. Oh, my God. Yo, I did read that like a dating game show, though. That's what it sounded like to me. Was like, damn, we got to pick up. What the heck did I just read, y'all? Man, Greenberg got it out. Oh, he got a difficult case, man. This is crazy. If they picked a jury like that back, oh Lord,
Mm, mm,
No,
mm.
Man.
no, Virginia, that's not this jury. This is the 2008 jury.
Yeah, no, Doji. This is not, yeah, this is not this is the first case that he was acquitted on. Man, this stuff is crazy. Did y'all hear that crap? What the heck?
That's insane.
But that's what
If this was from a 2008 trial and that was the jury that we didn't even know beforehand who they was, and now we know who they are. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, y'all. That is ridiculous.
That is just crazy.
Y'all, like, I didn't even, where did you find that? That's good that she found that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps us to understand what the first jury pool looked like. Even though I wish we had transcripts from the first. Oh man, this is crazy. Because isn't the transcripts from the first trial still sealed?
I don't know.
Because I can't find it.
I'm not sure.
More people do need to listen to this, but you know what? Sylvia, check your IG.
IG? Okay.
Yeah. But y'all, this is crazy. Like, I'm reading this stuff, and I'm like, yo, one person with marijuana case, like you have possession of marijuana. You know that your uncle was convicted of pornography. Like, what in the world? Then you go keep a juror on there after she literally told you it's gonna be hard for her. Like, she was raped. You gonna put a rape victim on a case like that? Yo, and that was in 2008. Could you imagine what 2022 will look like? Because 2021 ain't gonna, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be a couple of years again before they have this trial. I'm telling y'all, because this stuff it gets weirder and weirder every day, every week, every month.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Hey, Vet, no, it is not too early to drink because I'm about to drink a glass of wine right now on that note. Oh, let me go get my glass of wine because this is crazy. I ain't never seen no mess like that. Man, y'all, this is crazy. You know, the more you start looking at this case, like what's going on now, you go look at the 2008 case. It's crazy.
Exactly.
And you know, oh man, this is crazy. Let me remind you guys, this is the opinions of Randa Baby, who ain't going to jail. This is my opinion and my opinion only. It does not reflect Infamous Sylvia's channel. I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is me and Sylvia ain't going to jail. So y'all need to start going around saying the lies, because y'all keep spreading these little rumors. But anyways, I had to put that disclaimer out there. And this is the opinion of Nakia and Nakia only. And this is like two people just having a conversation between each other talking about our opinions.
Exactly.
This is not fact. Just opinion. But what I read to you is fact.
Right. What we read was fact. That's just black and white.
You gotta be clear on it. Like, now you gotta be clear, man.
Oh, I got it. Randa.
Yeah.
That thing we just read, I want to show y'all something. Hold on.
Okay.
I just brought it to my attention. Hold on.
I know. That's why the check your stuff.
Yeah, thank you. On witness number 9.
Witness number 9.
No, look at the bottom red part.
Yeah, it's in red. It's in red. Yeah, I noticed that when I was reading it the first time. I was like, I wanted to say, why is that in red though?
He was a witness. And
he's also heard of witness, informer. Oh, so Barry was a witness in the 2008. Oh, shit.
Witness.
Wow.
So whoever jury number 9 is, they heard of Barry. Okay. So they basically just told you that Barry Hankerson was a witness in the 2008 trial. Barry Hankerson was a witness in the 2008 trial and probably will be another witness in the 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26 trial. Because we don't know when the hell that shit's gonna happen. Mind blowing. Hey, you should have a little music on where it goes. The little theme, the animation. Mind blowing.
Wow.
They had to put it in red because he was a witness in the 2008 trial. Let me make that clear. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Right. And it's so weird how a lot of people say don't speak this person's name on the internet.
Yo, you know what's so funny, Sylvia? Remember that person Uncle Ruckus kept telling us not to bring his name up, don't look for him, don't talk about him and all this other stuff?
Mm-hmm.
He used to tell us that all the time. I'd be like, the fuck for? I ain't involved in none of this stuff. Why can't I say his name? I don't know that man. I don't know none of these people.
Because I think he was a dangerous man. Because remember, he blew up his girlfriend's car.
Yeah, because that's when Uncle Ruckus started talking about the mob and stuff. Remember? I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. And I hope the feds watch it so y'all can go confiscate his laptop that got 3,318 recordings. Barry Hankerson might be on one of them. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you might even have some Jane Does on some of them recordings. That's all I'm saying. 3,318 recordings, probably over 4,000 now.
I wonder what and you remember old boy grown whatever name over there. He claims he has recording of me. You know, in his state, it's illegal to record, right? Who got recording could he possibly have of me other than calling him that I don't trust him?
Hey, supposedly he showed proof that he got recordings too. So if you got recordings and in Nevada it's illegal to record without all parties knowing, that's a federal crime by the Supreme Court.
I wonder what those recording is about.
Barry Hankerson was a witness in the 2008 trial.
Witness for who?
Witness against, probably, because that's why he ain't the man. That's why he ain't got nothing to say no more. You know what? Now it makes sense of why he disappeared on the internet and just like disappeared off the scene completely. But then did you notice that all of a sudden then supposedly new Aaliyah music was supposed to be dropping? And then there was another thing that I seen recently where they said coming out with somebody said a book, a fan writing a book about it, and it was something else I had seen. What was it I had seen? I had seen something about somebody was talking about publishing rights, and then they was like, I thought the mom and dad had publishing rights for the first part, but it was actually Barry Hankerson. I gotta go back and find it. I can't talk about it until I find it.
In fact, I said 2 cuss words. I thought it was more than 2 cuss words I said today. I just only said 2.
Wait, and aren't they filming Surviving R. Kelly in Vegas?
That's what I heard.
Oops.
That's why I
heard. 3. So Surviving R. Kelly 3, part 3.
But didn't somebody say they're going to do some acting thing?
Some filming in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I haven't seen Jade say anything about her being in Vegas. Have y'all?
Yo, that's crazy though. I'm glad. You know what? I didn't even you know what? Sometimes you gotta go back, you gotta read. And that thing said he heard of the witness and former R. Kelly manager. And didn't they say something about Barry Hankerson blew up an ex vehicle or something?
Yeah.
What? The shit just gets deeper. This shit is really deep for real. It's deep. When they say it's deep, it's deep. Apparently, it is deep. Somebody in his live. Or, he went live. He probably went live against us because Randy ain't going to jail. You ain't going to jail. DJ ain't going to jail. The boss ain't going to jail. Hey, you going to jail. Somebody over there. I want to ask her so bad. Ask who? Oh, so lovely. What you want to ask? Sylvia, did you want anything else? Was you reading anything else?
I was reading something. Somebody else asked me something. Hold on. More messages coming through. Hold on, y'all. They said they didn't catch it until you read it. They read it 3 times. They didn't catch it until you read it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Boy, I tell you, man, this shit just thickens more and more and more. It's starting to make sense. Like, remember I told you he had a folder on R. Kelly? Could you imagine the other folders he's got that he didn't even show on the freaking thing? Probably got a Barry Hankerson folder. Probably over there working with another a whole bunch. He probably got a witness folder. Boy, I tell you. Hey, Miss Duncan. She said, "What's going on?" She said, "I missed everything."
Yes, Miss Duncan, you missed a lot, but it's the same old, same old. You want to give her the short version, Randa?
You go ahead and give it to her. I'm reading something.
Let Nakia give it to her.
Nakia put herself on mute, bro.
I know. Miss Duncan, what happened? I got a wake-up call this morning when I was sleeping, and someone was telling me that the individual who was Robert's mentee was in
allegedly.
Everything that's being said here is allegedly, okay?
Except what we're reading on that's fact.
Allegedly, the mentee was over there with the man that for the past, ever since I've been on YouTube learning about not YouTube, but the social media learning about the case, this man has always been on the other side. He wished so much negativity on Robert. He even said that Robert would never get out of jail. He says that everything that was horrible and the attacks he did on the supporters, he's over there having kumbaya and lunch, dinner, snacks.
Jada is there recording in Vegas. Okay, she might be there recording in Vegas. Don't mean that he ain't got no other agenda to be there. She's ever said they are recorded Vegas is in their IG stories. But you know how they put narratives out about people and then you prove it to be wrong and then they still come back and try to say it ain't wrong. That's all day. I'm just giving them a little taste of their own medicine. So yes, I'm being petty.
She's recording in Vegas right now. That's what they said.
Yeah, they said it's good. When
okay,
he showed.
I got a question for y'all. I got a question for you. Here, let's make sense of this. He has always gone live when he's recording with her someplace, right? Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why not go live with her now?
I can't wait until it's over and Kells get his freedom. Look, we might as well, if they want to put narrative, I ain't gonna lie, I'm being petty right now. Because they keep trying to sit there and put the narrative out that we going to jail and we ain't. Cause we ain't did nothing. Talking about guilty by association. Shut your fat. Why did? Never mind.
Who's guilty by association?
That's what the idiot said. It's guilt by association. Boy, you guilty by association. You know what I mean? Calls this dude has been on with people that he shouldn't even be on the phone with, and he talking about other people being on calls. I guarantee you, they look at that call log, they get that phone, they get that computer, they're gonna find a lot of information out.
Alicia is asking who recorded what in Vegas.
They said that that show is being they doing a recording, they doing a filming in Vegas.
Oh, Lifetime I know is supposedly doing one in Vegas, allegedly.
Lifetime is doing the Surviving R. Kelly 3 in Vegas, and supposedly so is Oka Ruckus them doing a filming of On My Radio. Hella coincidental. Wait on motherfucking Cash App check.
No, Regina said
I just want to know. Now we all see where almost that $4,000 that he got from Cash App went to. That's all I'm saying.
But you cancel a flight going to a rally for your mentor, but then conveniently
still make a flight under 48 hours. Less than 48 hours to make another flight, and it actually stuck this time. All the flights going to DC. You gonna tell me all the flights going out to DC? DC is a huge area. They ain't have enough people. Come on now, think about that, Sylvia. Think about that. Especially if it's a connecting flight connecting to Atlanta Airport to go to DC.
It just shows. Amber says it just shows on the plane, not him, just the other Z.
Oh man, I'm going live on that shit. Oh God, hold on.
They traveling together and not him. Where's that at, Randa?
What?
Regina said, "Get Steve to subpoena the computer."
Oh, this is so funny.
You see it? You looking at it?
Looking at what? What am I looking at?
Oh, I'm just asking. You laughing? You said,
wait, I don't know. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm talking about something. I just got a text about something. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Wait. I'm on two different things, y'all. Sorry, y'all. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming in right now, y'all, and I'm just like, what's
that? Stuff left and right, guys.
Yo, so wait, what are you talking about? Because I'm dying right now. So what are you talking about?
The flight with the people.
What about it?
The flight. There was supposed to be. Somebody said there's all of them on the plane except him, but I don't see that.
Oh wait, who said it? They all traveled together, not him though. Wait, what?
They are on the flight. They are. I see them.
They on the flight and he's still there. What?
They are all on the flight.
Make that shit make sense.
They are on the flight. No, they are. Okay, I don't want to get strikes, so I don't want to put it up on here.
Nah, don't put it on there. Don't put it on there. But I'm telling you, I'm dying.
Okay, y'all.
Oh man.
Y'all, go to IG, guys, and go to Brittany_passion, and you'll see the flight, the people on the flight. Go to IG, Brittany_passion. Let me put it in there so you see them all on the flight. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, y'all. And then I just got something else that's even more funny, but I ain't gonna say that on Sylvia channel. Boy, this stuff is hilarious.
Okay, go look at this on IG. Go to IG, y'all. Right there on my thing, IG. What I just put in there, go to IG to check that out.
Man, why this stuff gotta happen right now while I'm over here? Like, yo, this is, oh my God. Let me see this. Y'all, I'm telling you, boy, this gets better every day. I'm not better, but I'm not talking about this stuff. I'm talking about some other stuff. But did you see what I just sent you, Sylvia?
Whoa!
Boy.
But
You
yeah,
know what? Huh?
I was telling them to go see that. They all on the flight together.
So okay, y'all. Let's riddle me this. You all supposed to have traveled together to go film, and you only supposed to be there a day, but then you're still there. You ain't there to film. What, he gonna say he a tourist now?
Oh, my radio's coming back. They're back. Are they?
I don't. Oh, wait. Okay, so the whole crew is traveling back to Georgia, except one person. Then it's alleged Lifetime is filming Surviving R. Kelly 3 in Vegas, you guys. Did y'all notice who is all in Vegas right now? I'm not even gonna say name, but do you know who's really all? Never mind. Just shut up. Yo, T Lazy, I'm telling y'all, Brenda, what time is Dirt Channel coming on? Yo, I know, right, Regina? Because, I got some, you know what? I had to reschedule. I was going to actually come on tomorrow. But you know what? I'm probably going to change it. I'm going to probably come on today. I can't. Woo! Oh, my gosh. Yo, people on the internet crying wolf, yo. People are on the internet crying wolf. I cannot. You know what? My son was just exploited on the internet and they want to cry wolf. Oh, no. I know what people was looking for. They wanted me to do something or say something to, and you know what I'm saying? Incriminate myself, but I refuse to. But today I got time. I got time today.
Oh,
Y'all know the sheriff. Never mind. I'm gonna say that for my channel. Yo, I gotta go, Sylvia. I gotta get ready for my life. I'm gonna go get ready for my life.
her live because I'm trying to
Cause you see everything I'm sending you right now. Do you see this crap?
I see everything you send me. Please don't say it over here.
I know it. That's why I said I gotta go get y'all. All I'm gonna say is, everybody, if you are coming onto the dirty channel that exposes these people, come on over with your drink, cause we about to get into some things. Boy,
guys, Randa is gonna really tell you some stuff. I have to stay in the right mindset in terms of what I was told that I need to do, and I have to respect the wishes of the man. And I do repent because I was angry, and those who
I even told her not to come on this channel and say nothing about none of this stuff.
I tried to go on my backup channel, and my backup.
But you should have been active. I told you to activate it when you made it.
I know, but I didn't do it. So I didn't do it. But anyway, hopefully I didn't say anything that was too bad. I try to stick to the
Oh crap! Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me go on my channel. I'm going on my channel, y'all. Bye. I'm getting off of your channel. I'm gonna go on my channel. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay in the mindset of what I'm supposed to do, because this channel should be giving information for Robert and should stay with the drama free. So I was upset earlier because of what I woke up to, and I tried to go to my back channel to discuss it, but I had to let you guys know how I felt about it, how I know that this is not supposed to be done this way. And it's sad that this man is behind bars. He's paranoid. He's got a lot of things going on, and people playing with his life, and that's a sad thing. And a lot of people think that some of us are not here for real, and we are. We are here for real. I'm here for Robert. God knows he needs people like us, y'all. He needs people like us, and I'm gonna try to do what is right. I'm going to try to do what is right to provide you information and give you guys a way of trying to help him. And that's what I'm going to do. So Randall's about to go on live now. And guys, I'll see you guys over there. I probably won't say much because I'm trying to stay in that right mindset. Okay. But love you guys. I will be bringing you facts of what things we're doing. Okay. All I can do is pray. And please, guys, those who send me the prayer to be part of the prayer warriors, please, I need you guys, seriously. I need us to really start praying for Robert together. I did get a conference call number, and I want you guys on it so we can pray for Robert without ceasing. That's what I need. I need those who wants to be part of the prayer warriors to pray for Robert unceasing. That's what I need. That's what I need. And I'll see you guys over there on the other side with Rand, okay? All right, later. Bye.